I had a date with a girl from Tinder who invited another Tinder date on our date. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. I'm Dominika and this is In a Corner with Dom. Okay guys, so in today's video I will be reviewing this Revolution Aloe Vera Water Lily Soothing Face Mask. Now I'm really in need of putting some soothing face mask on because my face is all puffy and it's seen better times lately. I have some dry spells on my chin and on my neck for some reason. I felt like it was from the face mask that you have to wear like outside, but I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, while the face mask will be drying, obviously I will be doing the talking. So I will be sharing the worst dates you guys been on because you shared them with me on Facebook and on Instagram. As well as I will be sharing one of my worst days that I've been on. So hold your horses and without further ado, let's go. Okay, so let's start with the face mask and unpacking it. So the face mask comes with the standard Revolution box, which just says the name of it. It says Revolution Skincare. It gives you information that is vegan, cruelty-free, and the amount of the liquid in the tub, like so the face mask in a tub. On one side there is instruction how to use it. So it says apply 1 to 2 times a week, avoid eye area, allow to work for 10 to 15 minutes, rinse well. So it doesn't say that it will tingle or anything like that, so if it tingles I will start worrying. But let's open it. Okay, so when you open it, before I start, actually, I'll tell you that I got this face mask from Beauty Bay and it was $7.95. So I feel like it's a good price for it. You can check out all the other stuff that I got from Beauty Bay. Quick, like a cheeky link up to my previous video. But yeah, the face mask comes in a pot like all the other Revolution face masks that I had previously, and we've been testing it out together. I'll unscrew it and open it. But now to be quite honest, there's quite a lot on the lid. I'm not a massive fan of the smell of it. I don't know why. It almost smells chemical to me, but no, I'm catching like hints of mint, which means that it's just probably the idea of aloe vera. Once again, I can't say it. Smell. It smells like that basically. And inside is the consistency of a jelly sort of thing, and it moves like jelly as well. Doesn't make any sound, but yeah, got like water bubbles inside. But I'm gonna scrape this down. Perfect. Perfect. Anyway. Yes, so I'll start applying it on my face. I've already washed my face, put a tonic on it and stuff like that, so it should be fine. Okay, so it goes on the brush very easy, actually, easier than the other ones, but I think it's because it's like different consistency. So, and do you know what? It goes on very, very smooth. The problem is, with stuff like that, I cannot see what I'm doing because it's see-through. So like with other ones, with colours in them, it's easier for me, but that's just, you know, my thing. Oh, it actually feels nice. The application is very easy. It doesn't dry out too quickly. And also, it just feels nice and cool on my face, which is amazing. Okay guys, so the mask is on, as you can see. Actually, I want to say that the smell isn't too overpowering for me, so I can smell it, but it's more about the feeling on my face. It just feels so like cold, and to be honest, it feels nice, but it is burning me in the same exact spot that all of them were burning me, so there must be something wrong with my skin. Oh, I just kicked it. Anyway, I'm gonna set it on for, do you know what, let's do 15 minutes. So let me set it up. Okay, there you go, it started, and let's start reading out the worst dates. Okay, so I'm gonna start with something light because I feel like some of them are like literal, like very long paragraph, because so they didn't fit in the like question boxes, so people actually messaged them to me. Some of them are stuff that like I didn't want to believe. So yeah, he made me watch his homemade rap video and then tried to like his own Facebook page on my phone. Cheeky, that one, innit? I mean, you know, we all wanna like get subscribers, but yeah, imagine. Anyway, the next one, we went on 3 dates. The next time she asked to see me, I told her I was visiting family and wouldn't be able to see her until the following week. In that moment, she freaked out and sent me a 7-page long text about how I have broke her heart as well as broke our relationship up. How I don't deserve her, then she thought... The following next week, she kept sending me messages and pictures of her crying and telling me how much she loves me. Yet, that didn't last long. I mean, girl, self-respect. I mean, no offense, I don't want to offend anyone here, but honestly, I feel like that was a real freak out. Like, we talking real freak out, like 7-page long paragraph. Even I didn't send 7-page long paragraph to anyone ever. Maybe 1 page long, but that's it, you know? And it was a different story. Not after 3 dates, but we roll, I guess. Okay, the next one. We met up for coffee after having quite nice chats over Tinders for a few days. Tinder. He sits down and says, "Hey, nice to meet you," then continues to pull out his laptop and sit there in a complete silence for the next hour. I had nothing with me but my phone, since I thought coffee date means conversation. Girl, run. Like, if I would go on a date and someone would actually pull out a laptop in front of me and start doing work, I'd be like, hello, like, why did you invite me for a date? This is not a friendship hangout or business hangout. What a nice lad. I don't want to like be mean or, you know, say something horrible. My date took me to Costa, got himself coffee, so I got mine. When I turned around, he was gone. I got a text from him after saying, sorry, but I have realized that I didn't really want to date. I just want to live my life. Bye. Yeah, let's move on from that. I can't deal with it. I actually hate when people say, I don't actually want to date, but invite you to a date. Why are you inviting me out then? Like, what do you want? I mean, I know what they want, but still, why would you invite someone? Like, just be straightforward, like, honest with them. Just tell them what you want instead of going, yeah, I don't want anything, but let's go on a date. Because, like, that's horrible, I think. That's just my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, but still. So the next one, after the last one, I'm not 100% sure if I want to, you know, give out my opinion so much anymore. But we went to a restaurant and it was all fine. We had fun. But at one point he started getting very loud and keep looking around. Anyways, I went to the toilet. When I came back, he was sitting with another girl by our table. When I confronted him, he said it's his ex, but he wants to get back with her and they're sorting it out. He also asked me if I can give them some space, so I have left. I'm speechless. I'm actually speechless. Like, what does people have in their heads to do that? Like, I don't really know what to say. I want to be nice about it, but at the same time, I can't. Like, my head just doesn't comprehend. Like, my brain is, like, turning around and, like, what do you do in that situation? Like, what do you say to those people? Like, that is so embarrassing. Like, I feel so bad for that girl, because, like, he clearly hasn't moved on from his ex, and they're working things out during the date with the girl. So why not just sorting one situation out and then decide whether you want to date or just get back with your ex, instead of taking someone on a date and, like, be nice and lead them on? I mean, oh, I just wiped off my mask because I'm that annoyed. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure how I'm feeling about this one. I have a feeling he's just not a nice person. And good on you, girl. At least, you know what, the universe told you not to bother with this one because he's not nice. Dude took me to B&Q and all he did was talk about all the stuff in there. I asked my friend to call me with an emergency and left. I also blocked him on everything afterwards. Okay, so this one is a tricky one because, first of all, who goes on a date to B&Q, the shop? So for people who don't know what B&Q is a shop with tools like drills and with like wood and stuff like that. Like, yeah, I think that's what it is. But anyway, yeah, I'm kind of like, if someone would invite me to B&Q on a date, I don't think I would go, but also maybe he didn't know it was a date. So maybe he thought they just hanging out, so they just went to B&Q. I'm not sure. I have no opinion on that one, although I find it quite weird. I had a date with a girl from Tinder who invited another Tinder date on our date. I just feel bad for everyone, like, who had to go through with that. Like, why would you do that to someone? Like, why would you invite another Tinder date to your date from Tinder as well? Oh my god, my brain hurts. My actual brain is hurting. I cannot, like, I can't. But yeah, no, I would never do that to someone. Like, if you don't want to go with the first person and you thought, maybe, you know, like, I prefer the second person, just don't, just choose or go to the date separately and tell them what's going on rather than just invite all of them. Although imagine going to a date and you just invite all those dates to one place. You know, you do all of them at once. Sorted. You just pick. Okay, you've chosen. That's it. Why not? Easy. Okay, this one is so weird. He came around mine, took the train to my town, etc. When he came around, he wasn't interested in anything but food. He ate 3 plates of food and then left and asked if I can give him money for his return ticket. The audacity. The audacity of a man or women or whatever. The audacity of people. I mean, oh my god, can you imagine? This is why I would never go on a first date. Like, I would never invite someone on a first date, like, to my house. And if someone would ask for money for a ticket, I'd be like, are you having a laugh? nah, it's just not in my, no, my head just doesn't comprehend this. It just doesn't comprehend this at all. I think there is, I don't know actually. I can't. Okay, next one. This one, I find it so funny. I don't know why. Like, he asked me if I like wearing tights and if I could wear some on a date. I turned up in jeans and top. He asked to go shop and he would buy me tights and skirts so we can continue our date. My man, like, legit, he offered to go shopping with her just so she wears something that he likes. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm finding it so funny. I'm really sorry. I'm not trying to offend anyone or anything like that. I'm just finding it amazingly hilarious. Like, it just amuses me. Some people, like, fair enough, he has his own thing, like a little fetish or something. I mean, yeah. But, like, to force someone into wearing something for them is not okay. But do you know what? Good luck to both of you. I hope you will find your own match that is perfect for you. When we went to cinema, the girl asked me to pay for everything, so I did, because I would have anyways. And when they were giving me the change, the girl took it and put it in her purse. Yeah, girl. No, I'm joking. Once again, I feel like I'm judging people here, but I'm not trying to. But that is just awful. Like, I personally would not dare to even ask for someone to pay for my date. If they would come up with it, I would be like, okay, fine, but I want to pay for the next date, whatever. That's my personal view. But to ask to pay for everything on a date and then also get the change back, the girl was living her life. Imagine going on like 10 dates and like they pay for everything and you, like, you know, you get the change back. Okay, so the next. So I went on a Tinder date with an older guy, but not that old, by the way. Everything was fun, nice and good. I actually liked him, but at the end of the date, he told me he works in an insurance company and asked me if I'd be interested in one. You should have just said yes. Honestly, you should have actually just said yes. Who would have cared? Like, you would have insurance. Maybe you would get like a discount or something. Imagine. How awkward. Because she actually genuinely liked him as well. That would be so awkward for me. I don't know. It might just be my opinion. Okay, so I'm gonna keep my mouth shut after this one. So, like, not shut, but like, you know, I'm not gonna say much because I might be mean and I don't want to. So, someone said, I went on a date with this guy. The conversation wasn't going well, and in general, I didn't like it. Then he turned around and says, this is not a very good date, to be honest. Normally, I'm the good-looking one in a relationship, so I would say let's not meet again. Honestly, the audacity of the person just killed me. Like, how can you even say that? Although you could take it as a like little compliment, as in, oh yeah, he said that I'm good looking, but still, don't say that. Keep the opinion to yourself sometimes. Not everyone wants to know. Not everyone thinks you're good looking. Get over yourself. Honestly, I really don't want to continue because I'm going to be mean. So, let's move on. I went on a date with this guy I met on holiday. We got on so well. Anyways, after an hour of walking, we have decided to go get some food. There wasn't much choice, and also I'm a very fussy eater. But we went to this kebab place. I picked kebab, but it was disgusting, so just ate a little, threw it out. The guy finished his and reached out for the box with my kebab in the bin, from the bin, to then say, I don't like wasting food or money, so... ... Anyway, that is disgusting. That is disgusting. Like, okay, I'm not gonna go. That is horrendous. Like, if someone would do that in front of me, I'd be like, oh my god, let's just go. Like, I need to go. I would be running from there because yeah, no, I'm speechless after that one. So yeah. Okay guys, so the last but not least story will be my own before I go wash off the face. And the face mask, because I've actually held on for slightly longer than what I should have. But anyway, I'm gonna tell you my scary, weird story. I'm not gonna put names or town names into it, nor am I gonna like put exact details, as in like I will tell you what happened, but those exact details might trigger someone, or like, you know, it's a privacy. So I don't want to be horrible to anyone, but it was a scary experience, which I will never forget. So I went on a date with this guy from Tinder, and it was like years ago. Not that long, but not that, like, you know, it was a few years ago. So I met him on Tinder. It was all fine. We were chatting. We were like, oh yeah, let's go on a date. So he actually picked me up in his car from my place, and he was like, oh, I'm gonna take you like somewhere nice. It was, bear in mind, it was very nice weather outside. It was hot, and it was like you know, it was summer, I think, from what I remember. What month, I don't remember the month exactly. Anyway, I was already cautioned because, you know, I didn't want to get into his car. I didn't know the guy. I didn't know, you know, like I was scared a little bit. So I had my phone on me like constantly. I was holding on. I was clenching my phone like this. And I was like, if something happens, I'm calling my friends or like my mom or police, whatever. Like, it just, you know, you heard so many like scary, crazy stories that I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. But it was all fine, you know. We got to the place. It was like, it was quite far away, as I was saying, like probably 30 to 40 minutes, like something like that drive. So I was a bit like, oh no, like I'm in an unfamiliar place. I don't know if I like it or not. But you know, we went to beer garden back in the time when it was allowed to go sit in a garden, in a pub garden. But yeah, so we went there. And we were just fine. He went to grab my drink. And when I was waiting for him, I was like, do you know what, yeah, it's fine, whatever. Like, my friend texted me saying, oh, you okay, blah, 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 checking on you. I was like, yeah, it's all fine, I will let you know. So, he grabbed our drink, he ordered food as well. I had like Caesar salad or something, because like, it was too hot for me to eat. And that's fine, you know, we were just chilling, talking, kind of. And while I was sitting there, I had like this much drink. I don't drink alcohol, so it was just Coke with ice and lemon. And I had that much from like this, like a pint. So after drinking it, like it literally 10 to, maybe it took me like 5 to 10 minutes when I actually started feeling unwell. We talking like this massive banging migraine came on. Like, I normally know when my migraines come on. I normally know when I'm gonna have them, and normally avoid leaving the house when I have them, because they can be quite bad. But yeah, this massive migraine sort of headache came on me, and I was sitting there and I was like, it's very hard for me to concentrate, but I don't want to give it away. So I was like trying to look down. I was like, maybe I'm hungry, maybe I'm like tired or whatever, but I shouldn't have been. So while I was eating, and like, oh no, while I was waiting for food, actually still, I was still feeling a bit unwell, like more and more and more as the time was going on. So sitting there, like I was kind of trying to avoid drinking it, even though I got very, very thirsty all of a sudden, and almost like my ears were like stuffed with cotton buds and I couldn't hear anything. It was just muffling. Like, I was like, what is going on? And then I started having like, the food came, and I was eating the food, and I was like, every bite I was taking, bear in mind it was just salad. I moved away the chicken because I didn't like it. I was just trying to eat to see, like, to, you know, make my stomach full. So now. I start feeling sick, but we talking vomit sick. Like, I wanted to be sick so bad. I know it's horrible and disgusting, but yeah, anyway, the guy kept talking to me during this time, and because I was feeling like that, I didn't really know what was going on, so I was answering very short, like, I was like very snappy, and I was like quite fast, but I was trying not to look at him as well, because I kept looking down so I can concentrate on what's going on. So yeah. And we finished eating. I actually didn't eat much. I was just moving the stuff around the plate because I felt like every bite I would take, I will throw up. I didn't drink the rest. Luckily, I had a bottle of water in my bag, but like I didn't have much water, so I drank that, and he was like, oh, do you need more drink or something? I was like, no. I have water, and like I lied, and I was like, in this water there is like minerals or something like that, like, you know, keep me a bit more alive, like, because I have migraines or whatever. He didn't catch on, so he was like, yeah, that's fine. So we finished eating, and the conversation wasn't really sticking too much, but he was still like, he was kind of just like, oh, do you want to go for a walk? Like, there was a nice walk by the river. In my head, I was literally like, I'm gonna drown, no thank you. So he was like, oh, okay, that's fine. So my idea, like my thought in my head was, there was something in my drink. Because after I said no, and I was like, oh, I think I just need to go home, and you know, I have like something going on the next day. He was like, no, do you want to come mine? I was like, not really, I really need to be home. And then he continued. He went, would you like to cut, are you sure, would you like to come mine? Like, I have bunny rabbits, you can see bunny rabbits, like, you like animals, don't you? And I was like, yeah, I like animals, but like, I don't really have time, like, I'm really sorry, like, maybe next time or whatever. I was trying to, you know, not give away how I was feeling to him. But anyway, we got into a car and he started driving, and I was a bit like, I was still a bit out of it. Bear in mind, I didn't drink that much of like my drink. I was very out of it, well, still out of it basically. And he drove to his instead of to mine, even though I've asked him twice to drive to mine. So we got to his, and he was like, oh yeah, I really love my rabbits, I just really want to show you my rabbits. I was like, oh fuck. Legit, I was like, in my head, I was like, I'm gonna die. I don't know why in my head I didn't call anyone to help me at that time, but I messaged one of my friends, and trying not to panic anyone, nor did I try to panic myself so much. So when we went to his, I went to the toilet and I was trying to do a tactic vomit. Sounds horrible, sounds disgusting, but it was what it was. I had to do it. I felt like I needed to do it, because like everything, like it wasn't right. Like I felt like I'm gonna black out. Anyway, I messaged my friend, I was like, can you please say there is an emergency and I need to come back home. The person didn't answer, my friend didn't answer for like quite a while, because they were busy, so they didn't see me messaging them. Now, the story continues. He brought me some more drink from his kitchen. It was sparkling water. I like sparkling water, but I stuck with mine, even though I told him, like, I actually told him, like, I have my own water anyway, so I'll be fine. He still kind of wanted me to, you know, drink the water. Like, he brought me the water, not like he was forcing me to drink it or anything like that. But anyway, he did actually have rabbits. Before everyone says that I'm stupid for going for believing him that he had rabbits, he actually had rabbits, and they were like quite friendly rabbits anyway. So yeah, and we were just sitting there like in his living room, and I was just like chilling. Like, I was literally trying not to pass out, so I was forcing myself. I was legit forcing myself not to vomit, not to pass out. I was just sitting there staring at one point, and then after like maybe what it felt to me like hours, it was probably like 10 to 20 minutes, he was like, actually, I'm just gonna drop you off so you can go, you know, you have something to do next day. I was like, oh yeah, that would be lovely. The car journey was, I don't really remember the car journey. It was very vivid. Like, I remember it, but I know I felt super, super, super unwell to the point where I was like, I'm actually gonna birth on this guy and in his car. So when I got home, we dropped off, like he dropped off. He was like, oh, can I have a kiss? I was like, no, I have to go, sorry mate. Like, I don't kiss on a first date, all that jazz. And he was like, okay, when can I see you next? I was like, I'll text you. So when I got home, I actually, like, I was in a state. Like, I've never seen myself, like, I mean, I've never seen myself in that state, but like, I was in a horrible, horrible state. So I remember vomiting, and then I just passed out. I just passed out in my bed. Woke up the next morning. I missed what I had to do. I had like 20 messages from him. Oh, firstly they were nice, and then they continue to be the most horrible like messages ever. You know, when like you ditch a guy or like you dump him or something, and firstly they nice and then they horrible. It was like that. And bear in mind, he was slightly older than me by 2 years, I think. So I wasn't expecting for someone who's older to be that mean. But anyway, yeah, the story finishes there, and the moral of the story is, don't trust anyone. No, I'm joking. Just be safe, be cautious about what you're doing or who you hang around with. Always pick your own drink, and you know, because to this day, I don't know whether there was something in my drink or not. And you know, I'm lucky to be alive in that sense. Who knows what could have happened? Who knows whether it was just, you know, the weather that caused me that. I cannot speculate. It's like speculate, like, yeah, talk about it in that kind of sense. I don't want to offend anyone, just in case. It was just, you know, my body going, oh no, there's too much stress and you're gonna feel this, this and that. So yeah, I'm really sorry the story was very chaotic, but I'm gonna go wash off my face. On the other hand, like, yeah, I'm gonna go wash off my face, and I'll see you after that. Okay guys, so the face is all washed off. Now, that was such an easy process. Like, I actually loved washing off that face mask. It was so easy. You just took it down and washed your face, and that was it. Now, my face still, oh my god, why is this so greasy? Anyway, nearly slipped on my own desk, but whatever. Now, the face still feels like quite fresh after this face mask, if that makes sense. Like, you know how it was like quite cold? Yeah, it still feels like it. It just feels refreshed and soothing. It does what it says on the box, and I'm actually quite happy with it. I think like my chin calmed down a little bit. I guess I'm gonna see the results of it after like a while. Probably an hour or so. But I feel like it's also not just soothing, but is like moisturizing. Like, my skin feels so soft, and the dry spots, like dry spells on my chin, are not so dry anymore, so that's amazing. And the smell doesn't linger anyway around. So yeah, I definitely recommend this face mask. I think I'm super happy with it, so I would give it 10 out of 10. The only thing that I don't like is that how small the pot of it is. So I wish there was bigger pots so I could buy it and have it for longer, because I feel like I'm going to use this mask quite a lot. So yeah, that is it for this video. I really hope you have enjoyed it, guys, as much as I have enjoyed making it. And what crazy stories we all have to tell. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification button to know when my next video is up. And for now, bye guys.